Don't rush your words, let them fall slow. I'm not asking for forever, just something I can hold. You say my name like it's familiar, but not the way you used to do. There's distance hiding in your tone, like love is something we outgrew. You sit beside me on the couch, but your mind's already gone. I feel the ending in the air, even when you say I'm wrong. If this is where we're heading, don't let it end this way. If you're still here with me tonight, then don't pull your heart away. Say it like you still mean it, like your heart hasn't changed, like loving me is still a feeling and not just a name. Say it slow, say it honest, even if it's not true. I don't need you to stay forever, I just need to feel you. Your eyes don't stay on mine too long, like they're scared of what they'll say. You tell me we're just tired, but tired doesn't feel this way. I'd rather hear a gentle lie than silence cutting through, because losing you softly still feels like losing you. If your heart is already leaving, let it leave tomorrow night. Just don't make this moment colder by holding back tonight. Say it like you still mean it, like I still matter now. Touch me like your hands remember what your words won't allow. Say it once, say it clearly, before the feeling's gone. If this is where we almost stay, don't let it fade so wrong. I know love doesn't always last, I know hearts rearrange, but hearing you say my name shouldn't sound this strange. If we're already breaking, let me break inside your arms. Don't let the truth arrive before the warmth is gone. Say it like you still mean it, like you're not halfway through goodbye. Let me believe for one more moment that I'm still the reason why. I'll face the truth when morning comes, when I'm strong enough to breathe. But tonight, say it like you still mean it, say it like you mean me. Just for tonight, mean it. You didn't say much, but I listened anyway. You stopped explaining how you feel, like silence was enough. I learned to read the space you left and call it love. You smiled when I needed words, you stayed when it felt polite. I told myself that quiet meant everything was alright. They say the truth is always loud, but that's not how it came to me. It whispered in the quiet parts I pretended not to see. I believe the quiet parts, the pauses and the space. I filled the gaps with every but you never said goodbye. So I built a future out of hope and learned how to deny. Your touch was warm but distant, like it belonged to someone new. I kept calling it patience when it was you slipping through. If I asked the questions out loud, I knew what I might lose. So I learned to live inside the sound of things you didn't choose. I believe the quiet parts, when your voice wouldn't stay. I heard love in the silence that was fading every day. I believe the quiet parts, because truth was too hard. I let the silence hold my heart until it fell apart. Maybe I was scared of answers, maybe I was scared of change, but silence never saves a love, it just delays the pain. I wish I asked you sooner, I wish I spoke my fear, but I believe the quiet parts and kept you near. I believe the quiet parts until I couldn't breathe, until the words you never said said everything to me. I don't blame you for the quiet, I know you tried your best. I just believe the quiet parts and nothing more was left. You never said goodbye, but I heard it. The lights are low, but I see everything. You speak in careful sentences, like truth might bruise my skin. Every word you give to me feels warm but paper thin. You say we're just overthinking, you say it's all in my head, but every time you pull away, I hear what you don't say instead. Your lies don't sound cruel, they sound kind. That's what makes them harder to leave behind. Soft lies, heavy nights, you hold me like it's real. Your words say everything's fine, but your heart won't feel. Soft lies, heavy nights, we pretend until it hurts. You give me comfort in the dark, but daylight makes it worse. Your hands still know my body, but not the way they used to know. It's like love learned how to touch without wanting to stay close. I keep telling myself that this is just a phase, but phases don't feel this lonely, they don't last this way. If honesty would end us, then don't be brave tonight, because you're a soft light. that you're really here. If love is only quiet now, then maybe that's the sign that soft lies in the dark don't survive the light. Soft lies, heavy nights, I feel them closing in. I'm holding on to words that were never meant to win. Soft lies, heavy nights, I'm tired of pretending. I can't sleep inside your arms if your heart is already ending. Your lies were soft, but the nights were heavy. You try to sound steady, but I heard it. You said my name like it was heavy, like it carried too much weight. Your voice cracked on the second word, and that's when I knew it was late. You looked away when you spoke the truth, like eye contact would make it real. I watched you lose your balance, trying to say what you feel. You rehearsed the moment in your head, I could tell by how you breathe. But even lies need confidence, and yours started to leave. Your bullet shook first, before my heart broke, before the silence found us, before you let go. Your voice shook first when you tried to explain. I heard the ending in the way you said my name. You said this isn't easy, like I didn't already know. Your hands were still holding mine, but your heart was saying no. I didn't interrupt you, I didn't make a sound, because sometimes truth is clearer when it's trying not to come out. You weren't ready to hurt me, I could hear it in your tone. But loving me honestly meant leaving me alone. Your voice shook first, before the tears fell down, before the words we should talk were finally found. Your voice shook first, and that was all it took to know this love was ending before we ever looked. You practiced strength, but fear showed through, because endings always sound different as spoken by you. If it came out clean, but hearing it tremble was the hardest thing. Your voice shook first, and my heart followed next. I didn't need the whole sentence, I understood the rest. Your voice shook first, and I let you speak, because I loved you enough to hear you leave. Finished the sentence, but I heard it. We never said it out loud, but we always knew. We spoke in looks and half-finished thoughts, like honesty needed time. Every "I'm fine" meant something else. Every pause was a sign. You never promised forever. I never asked you to try. We learned how to read each other without asking why. We avoided the truth so carefully, like saying it would make it real. So we loved in the quiet spaces between what we couldn't feel. We loved between the lines where nothing had to be said, in the spaces between your words and the thoughts inside my head. We loved between the lines where truth couldn't interfere. It felt safer in the silence than facing what was clear. You changed the subject when it got close. I let you lead away because keeping the peace felt easier than asking you to stay. Your hand would find mine in the dark, but let go in the light, like love only knew how to exist out of sight. If we named what we were becoming, we might have watched it fall. So we hid behind the in-between and never named it at all. We love between the lines where endings don't arrive, where maybe felt like everything and truth stayed undefined. We love between the lines and called it being kind, but loving halfway still breaks you, just more quietly inside. Maybe we thought we were protecting what we were afraid to lose, but love can't survive forever on what you don't choose. If I'm honest with myself now, I see it clear as signs. We didn't lose love suddenly, we lost it between the lines. We loved between the lines until the lines ran out, until silence started saying what we wouldn't talk about. We loved between the lines, and I don't regret the time, but loving without the truth was the end of us in time. We never said goodbye, we just stopped reading. If you already know how this ends, please don't say it yet. You look at me like you've decided, like your heart already packed. Every smile feels borrowed now, every moment feels cracked. You speak slower than before, like you're choosing what to keep. I'm afraid of what you'll say, so I pretend I'm asleep. If the truth is standing at the door, let it wait outside a while. I'm not ready for goodbye, not with you this close right now. Don't tell me the ending yet, let me stay inside the scene. Let me believe this moment is more than what it seems. Don't tell me the ending yet if we're already running out of time. I don't need the last page, just let me read this line. Your hands still rest on my shoulder, but they're lighter than before, like you're practicing leaving without walking out the door. I catch the fear in your breathing when the silence Don't tell me the ending yet. Let me stay where we began. Let me feel your heartbeat before I lose your hand. Don't tell me the ending yet. If this love is breaking through, I don't need the final word. I just need you. Not yet, please.
You got so close, then stopped.
You start a sentence and let it fall, like truth weighs more than air. Your eyes say everything at once, but your mouth won't go there. You say it's complicated now, like that explains the space. I'm standing right in front of you, but you won't face my face. If you're gonna break my heart, don't do it halfway through. Don't dress the truth in careful words that sound like something new. You were almost honest with me, I heard it in your tone. You said just enough to keep me close, but not enough to hold. You were almost honest with me, right before you stopped. I felt the truth behind your lips, but you let it drop. You tell me you still care about me, but not the way before. You say my name like a memory you don't live in anymore. I keep waiting for the moment when you finally speak, but you choose the safer silence every time you reach. If you said what you were thinking, I'd probably fall apart, but at least I wouldn't be guessing what's left of your heart. You were almost honest with me when your voice went low, when you couldn't finish the thought. You already know. You were almost honest with me, and that's what hurts the most. Being that close to the truth and watching it go. I don't need perfect honesty, I don't need it clean. I just need you to stop hiding behind what you mean. If love is ending, let it end, but don't leave me in between. I can't survive the truth, I can't survive all else. You were almost honest with me, and I felt my heart prepare for words that never came at all, just silence hanging there. You were almost honest with me, and maybe that's the sign that you've already left this love, even if you're still mine. You almost said it, and I almost broke. You didn't walk away, but something in you did. You're still right here beside me, but the room feels twice as wide. Your hand rests on my shoulder, like it's waiting for the right time. You listen, but but you don't lean in. You smile, but it feels rehearsed. I didn't hear you say goodbye, I just felt it first. It wasn't something you admitted, it wasn't something you said. Love doesn't always leave loudly, sometimes it slips from your hand. I felt you let go before you moved away, before the words found courage, before the night turned gray. I felt you let go in the way you stayed, like your heart was already gone, but your body didn't know how to escape. You stopped asking how I'm doing, like the answer wouldn't change. You stopped fighting for the moments that used to mean everything. I kept reaching for reassurance, you kept giving me space, but space doesn't feel like healing when it's taking your place. If you were trying not to hurt me, I know you did your best, but loving someone halfway still leaves a mess. I felt you let go every time you sighed, every time you looked past me, like I wasn't on your mind. I felt you let go, and I didn't make a sound, because sometimes holding tighter just makes love fall down. I don't blame you for changing, I don't hate you for the truth. I just wish you told me sooner, when your heart already knew. Because letting go quietly still breaks someone in two, and I was still holding on when I felt you let go. I felt you let go, and that's how I knew that loving you was ending, even before we were through. I felt you let go, and I finally understood that staying where I wasn't wanted was hurting more than good. You never pushed me away, you just stopped holding me. You're still here, but you're already gone. Your keys sit heavy on the table, like they're waiting for a sign. You say you're just stepping outside, but I know that line. You don't settle in like before, you keep your jacket on, like you're afraid if you get too close you won't be strong. You're answering my questions without really staying near. Every word feels temporary, every silence feels sincere. You're halfway out the door, even when you sit with me. Your heart's already somewhere else, I can feel it leave. You're halfway out the door, trying not to hurt me more. I don't need you to say goodbye, I see it in the way you're halfway out the door. You talk about the future lightly, like it doesn't include my name. You say let's see what happens, but that never sounds the same. Your eyes keep finding exits, your body wants to go. I'm still holding on to us, you're already letting go. If staying means pretending and leaving means relief, then you were halfway out the door. You never slammed it shut. You just didn't come back. If you're gonna leave, just don't rush it. You sit beside me like you're waiting for the moment to feel sure, like love is something temporarily you're trying to outgrow. You say we don't have to decide, like time will choose for us. But every second feels heavier, every silence builds the dust. If this is only borrowed time, then let it run its course. Don't pull away while I'm still here, still loving you, of course. Stay until the feeling fades, until it doesn't hurt this much, until my heart stops reaching for the memory of us. Stay until the feeling fades, if leaving is what you need. Just don't go while I'm still hoping, still believing. You hold me like you're uncertain, like closeness needs a reason now. I'm trying not to ask you questions, I don't want the answers out loud. If love is something we're unlearning, then teach me how to let it go. But don't disappear suddenly, I need the ending slow. I don't need you to stay forever, I don't need you to be mine. I just need a little time to catch up with the goodbye. Stay until the feeling fades, until my heart can breathe, until your name stops echoing in every part of me. Stay until the feeling fades, and I'll open the door myself. I don't wanna lose you all at once, I need to lose you gradually. I know staying might confuse us, I know it's not that clean, but love doesn't end politely, it ends in between. If you're ready choosing distance, let me learn to stand alone. Don't leave me in a moment I still call home. Stay until the feeling fades, until I'm not afraid, until loving you feels like a memory and not a wound I can't escape. Stay until the feeling fades, and go if you must leave. I don't need you to stay forever, just stay long enough for me. Not forever, just until I'm ready. You never had to say it, I saw it waiting. You looked at me like you were tired of carrying what you knew. Your smile stayed in place too long, like it was holding something true. Every time our eyes met, you blinked a little late, like the truth was standing right there, asking until I understood that love doesn't always say the truth. Waiting in your eyes, and now I'm finally free. I don't need the words anymore. I saw what I needed to see. You never said goodbye, but your eyes did. You didn't say it, but your arms did. You pulled me closer than before, like you were scared I'd slip away. Your hands remembered every curve, like they were learning me for the last day. You kissed my forehead slowly, like time was something you could save. I felt the weight inside your touch, like love was turning into pain. You held on tighter than usual, but your heart felt far away. I didn't need the words this time, I felt what you couldn't say. You held me like goodbye, even while you stayed, like every second was a memory you were afraid to misplace. You held me like goodbye, like you already knew that loving me this way tonight was the last I just hoped it wouldn't hurt this much. You offered me the truth that night, clear and sharp like broken glass. But I was holding on to a dream of who we used to be in the past. You said this isn't working now, I heard it but I stayed, because dreams feel safer than reality when love starts to fade. They say the truth will set you free, but freedom felt like loss. So I stayed inside the story, even knowing the cost. I chose the dream over us, over everything we were. I held on to what we might have been, when what we had was blood. I chose the dream over us, because waking up hurting more. I wasn't ready to let you go, so I closed another door. You try to pull me back to now, try to make me see it clear, but the future felt too empty without you near. I told myself love needed time, that patience would fix the cracks. But dreams don't heal what's breaking, they just pull you back. Choosing truth meant losing you. I wasn't brave enough to choose, so I stayed inside the illusion and called it love I couldn't lose. I chose a dream over us when reality felt cold. I stayed in what felt familiar, even as it grew old. I chose a dream over us, and now I finally see that holding on to fantasy was costing all of me. Maybe I was scared of healing, maybe I was scared to stand alone, but choosing dreams over truth left me waking up alone. I don't blame you for leaving, I blame myself for staying blind. I chose the dream over us every time. I chose a dream over us until the dream ran out, until the silence got louder than every bit of doubt. I chose a dream over us, but now I understand that love can't live in fantasy. It needs a solid hand. I finally woke up. Too late. If you don't mean it anymore, just say it like you used to. You used to say forever, like it was something we owned. Now it sounds like a memory we're afraid to outgrow. You say it carefully tonight, like the word might break. If this promise is already fading, don't let it disappear in silence. Say it once the way you meant it, before it loses all its violence. Say forever one last time, like we still believe it's true. Let me hear it in your voice before it slips away from eyes avoid the word now, like it knows it doesn't belong. Forever feels too heavy when love's already gone. I remember how you said it with a smile without fear. Now it tastes like something broken when it falls in my ear. If this is where we're ending, let me keep one fragile lie, because some words are worth remembering, even when they die. Say forever one last time, like you're not already halfway gone, like tomorrow's still a place where we could belong. Say forever one last time, before the meaning ends. I don't need you to stay forever, just say it like a friend. I know forever isn't honest, I know it never was, but hearing it felt safer than knowing what it was. If love can live in promises, let it live in sound. Let me remember how it felt before it broke us down. Say forever one last time, then let it fade away. I'll survive the truth tomorrow if you give me this today. Say forever one last time, before we cross the line. I don't need the future back, I just need that word of mine. Just once more. Even if it didn't last, it was real. We didn't have it all together, we didn't know where we'd land, but every laugh felt honest, every touch felt unplanned. We talked like time was endless, like endings were for someone else. I never questioned the feeling, I just felt it for myself. Maybe we were never meant to survive the long way through, but for a moment in that chaos I was real with you. We were real for a moment, when the world felt quiet inside, when loving you felt simple and nothing needed a sign. We were real for a moment, before fear learned our names. I don't regret the truth we felt, even if it couldn't stay. You smiled like you finally believed that someone saw you clear. I held on to that version of us like it would always be here. But moments don't ask permission, they come and then they go. And loving you in that second was the truest thing I know. If love is measured by honesty, not by how long it stays, then what we had was real enough in 1,000 quiet ways. We were real for a moment, when nothing felt rehearsed, when your heart met mine halfway before it learned the worst. We were real for a moment, and that's enough for me. exist in moments, not in how long they're gone. If I had to lose you anyway, I'm glad I lost you true. Because even for a moment I was real with you. We were real for a moment, and I'll carry through every lonely evening and every broken night. We were real for a moment, and I won't let that fade. I didn't lose myself in love, I found myself that day. Even if it ended, it was real. Your lips said stay, but something else spoke first. You kissed me like you were careful, like love might bruise if pressed. Your mouth was warm, your heart was gone. I felt it in my chest. You leaned in close, you closed your eyes, like distance couldn't exist. But truth has a sound of its own, and I heard it in your kiss. I wanted to believe the moment, I wanted it to be enough. But lies don't live in words alone, they live in how you touch. I heard the lie in your kiss, even while you held me tight. It sounded like a goodbye, trying to pass the night. I heard the lie in your kiss when it lingered too long, like you were saying sorry without saying you were gone. Your hands still knew where to go, but they moved like they were unsure, like love had learned the pattern, but not the feeling anymore. I stayed inside the moment, pretending I didn't know. The kisses don't feel empty unless the heart lets go. If this was your way of leaving, I wish you'd chosen words, because silence on my mouth is louder than words heard. I heard the lie in your kiss, in the space between your breath. You tasted like regret and something close to death. I heard the lie in your kiss, and I didn't pull away, 'cause sometimes loving longer just delays the pain. I don't blame you for trying, I know this wasn't easy, but loving me without loving me is the cruelest honesty. If kisses are supposed to mean that hearts are still aligned, then why did yours feel like an echo of something left behind? I heard the lie in your kiss, and now I finally see the touch can still feel familiar when love isn't meant to be. I heard the lie in your kiss, and I'm letting go of this. I don't need the truth from your mouth, I already heard it in your kiss. You kissed me goodbye without saying it. try to make it comfortable. We try to make it kind. But love kept pulling backward, like it already changed its mind. You didn't hurt me on purpose, you didn't turn away. You just stopped leaning forward, like love forgot the way. I kept asking what we needed, you kept answering with time. But love doesn't wait forever when it knows it's misaligned. It was love that didn't wanna stay. No matter how we tried, it slipped through every promise and every reason why. It was love that didn't wanna stay. Not anger, not regret, just a feeling slowly realizing it wasn't ready yet. We said all the right things softly, so no one would get hurt. But love doesn't listen to manners when it knows it's done its work. I stay because I care too much. You stay because you tried. But trying isn't always enough to keep love alive. If love was meant to stay with us, it wouldn't feel this forced. Some endings come without a villain, just a different course. It was love that didn't wanna stay, even when we did ask for space. We couldn't give in choices we never lived. It was love that didn't wanna stay, and now I understand that love can leave without breaking, just slipping through your hands. I don't hate you for the ending, I don't blame us for the fall. Some loves are just a season, not meant to last at all. If love had stayed out of fear, it would have turned into pain. So maybe leaving gently was love's way of staying sane. It was love that didn't wanna stay, and I finally let it go. I stopped asking it to be something it never chose to grow. It was love that didn't wanna stay, and now I'm learning how to carry what was beautiful without needing it now. It didn't fail, it just left. I stopped asking questions and waited for the dark. We drove with the windows down, city lights passing slow. I didn't know where we were going, I just didn't wanna know. You said, let's not talk right now, like words might ruin the air. So I leaned into the silence and let the moment care. I was tired of choosing, tired of being strong, so I handed every answer to the night we were in. I let the night decide what I couldn't say out loud. I let the dark it still knew the way. But there was something fragile in how long it chose to stay. We didn't promise tomorrow, we didn't look that far. Sometimes not choosing anything is choosing what you are. If the night was going to end us, it didn't need a sign. I trusted the silence to cross the line. I let the night decide between staying and goodbye, between holding on to us and finally asking why. I let the night decide, because daylight tells the truth, and I wasn't ready yet to wake up without you. I know waiting isn't healing, I know darkness isn't kind, but sometimes truth arrives softly when you stop chasing time. If love was already fading, then fading wasn't wrong. It just needed room to happen in the quiet of the door. I let the night decide, and when the morning came, I didn't feel abandoned, I just felt changed. I let the night decide, and now I understand that not every ending needs a voice, just an open hand. The sun came up, and so did I. There was a time when not knowing felt safer. I used to choose the version of you that made it easier to breathe. I ignored the cracks in every word and called it what I believed. Hope felt warmer than the truth, even when it wasn't right. I learned how to dim the warning signs just to sleep at night. They say the truth will set you free, but freedom felt like loss, so I stayed where believing didn't cost this much. I remember when believing hurt less, when love felt safe to hold, when I didn't question every touch or read between your soul. I remember when believing hurt less, before I learned the pain of knowing love can fade away, even when it stays the same. You didn't lie, you just let me believe in something almost true. You gave me pieces of your heart, and I built a world for two. I trusted what I wanted more than what you showed, because believing in us was easier than letting go. I wasn't weak for hoping, I was just afraid to see that love doesn't always grow in honesty. I remember when strong. This isn't sadness anymore. It's rest. I folded up the memories, didn't throw them away. I just put them somewhere safe, where they don't call at night. I stopped checking my phone at night, stopped waiting for your sound. I learned how to sit with silence and not feel like I'm breaking down. Some endings don't come crashing, they come like sleep. Quietly. So good night to what we were, to the love we couldn't keep. I'm not angry, I'm not broken, I'm just ready now to sleep. Good night to what we were, to the words we never said. I'll carry us to something warm, not something in my head. You were never a mistake, you were a chapter I outgrew. You taught my heart how deeply it could love something untrue. I don't need to rewrite the ending or ask for something more. Some doors don't close in anger, they close because they're done. I stayed longer than I should have because love felt like home. But even homes grow quiet when it's time to go. So good night to what we were, to the nights I held on tight. I don't need the past to love me back, I'm alright. Good night to what we were, I'm letting go with grace. I don't erase the memory, I just give it space. I forgive the waiting, I forgive the doubt, I forgive the version of me who didn't know how to walk out. Love didn't fail me, it taught me how to save myself now. So good night to what we were, I say it without pain. I don't wish we were different, I just don't wish we